Hey guys, Luna here and welcome back to another Skyrim mod update video. We are on episode 275 already, and we have 5 more console mods to cover in today's mod update. 2 for PlayStation 4 and 3 for Xbox One. Anyway, if you happen to enjoy the mod, leave a like, it's super appreciated, and let's look at our first mod, which is called RJ's Tweaked Horses. This is a series of new tweak mods that I'm going to go over, starting with the first one, which covers horses. There is a whole bunch of other mods from this author, but I will go over those in other videos. So first off, here is what this mod will alter to the horses in Skyrim. All horses' base movement has been increased, and you can definitely tell the difference when you're riding a horse. All the stats of the horses have been improved, horse qualities have been introduced, horse behaviors have been adjusted, and unique horses are truly unique now. All these game tweaks aim to make your playthrough slower paced and enjoyable, and this one specifically was aimed to make it so you don't have to fast travel anymore, and you can get around much easier on horses, and I definitely think that that mod achieves this. Moving on to our next mod, we have the Sword in Stone mod. A new unique weapon is added to Skyrim just outside of Fort Newgard, and there is an ancient sword which will be stuck inside of a stone just outside of the main entrance. Only those deemed worthy may take the sword from the stone, and something tells me guys that the Dragonborn is exactly the right person. For stats, if you find the weapon, it has a base damage of around 8, so it's pretty much the lowest level of weapon you can find in the game, but it does have a good enchantment. For its enchantment, the weapon does fire damage to the target when hit, and an extra effect on it is if an enemy is weak to fire, say the undead, then the weapon has a chance to cast soul traps, so that's a really useful enchantment. The weapon cannot be disenchanted, but it can be wielded by either the player or a follower, so anyone can use it. The sword can be improved at the grindstone to improve it though. Next up we have the Ebony Weapons Replacer, a really nice looking new ebony weapon mod. The mod alters the look of all ebony weapons in the game to simply make them better looking, and includes the great sword, one-handed swords and daggers, war axes and battle axes, bow and arrows and shields. You also get 2 different colors of ebony arrow, but you will need to install the colors of the arrows separately. You get a new mace and a new warhammer. Finally, a couple of unique items have been replaced as well. The Blade of Sacrifice and Nettlebane are both changed to look better. I have to admit, all the items do look amazing now, the texture quality is very high, and the file size is not too big, which is a good thing, as usually a lot of times with high quality textures, you have a really big file size. The mod author, the original one, also has replacers for other weapons, especially unique weapons like Chillrend and Dawnbreaker, and so I'm excited to see some other mods from this author ported to console in the future. The next mod up is a bigger mod called Veterans Armour and Savant Jewelry. The mod adds in new items to the game, new jewelry that can be found on the bridge in Riverwood inside of the slot box, plus new weapons and armors found at the forge. And here's a list of all the items that you can get with the mod. 2 Orc undercut hairstyles, 2 amulets, the Savant Amulet, which has all skills are 5 times faster to learn, and all schools of magic are 50% less magicka. You get 1 ring, which is called the Ranger Ring, 120% increased damage for bows and one-handed, plus 500 carry weight, 35% increase from health regen, 100% smithing increase, 50% resistance to all forms of magic as well, so it's a very useful cheat ring. 2 craftable swords based off of steel model, new craftable armor sets as well. You get ones that are based off of guards armors, you get ones that are based off of Thieves Guild armors, and you get the one here which is utilized using Dawnguard armor, and you get some different glove options as well. To craft the items, you will need the relevant smithing perks. The Mail set requires steel, Mithril set requires dragon, Shadow set requires no smithing perk, you can just create that whenever, and the Shadow MK2 set requires advanced smithing. Finally, the Veteran set requires glass. All the stuff was designed to be strong but not overpowered, so you might find it a bit OP when a lower level, but as you get higher it should start to balance out. Well, that just leaves us with our final mod, a mod called Lost Magic, and we found that magic. And this is what you get when you download the mod. A new merchant called Fran and Magyar can be found in the College of Winterhold, and they sell everything added with the mod, and it's a lot of stuff. So I will tell you everything that you get, and I will give you examples of some of them. New destruction spells, Light Beam, Ice Shard, Gust, Quake, Galder's Might, and Plasma Bolt. Fires a bolt of ectoplasm and deals 30 damage and reduces magic resistance. Restoration, you get Cleanse Body, Mystic Aura, Blood Curse, and Rejuvenate, which will restore all your health, stamina, and magicka. It does take a long time to cast, so it will be very tough to use during a fight, but it does give you back loads of stuff. Illusion, Night Eye, Shadow Form, Twisted Words, Steal Knowledge, and Petrify. Petrify targets for 45 seconds. In the period that they're petrified, the target can't move, and the illusion ends if the 45 seconds are up or they receive damage. But that's actually a really cool one because it freezes them in place and it's really fun. Next we have Alteration. You get Starlight, Water Walking, Break Armor, and Slime. Slime covers enemies in slime, slowing them down for a while, reduces their speed by 75%, and stamina regeneration by 50%. Finally we have conjurations. You get Bug Swarm, Bee Swarm, Teleport Other, Soul Snatch, plus my favourite spell of the mod, Summon Plague. And you can summon a pack of Skeevers for 60 seconds. You can summon Skeevers up to 0.3 times your conjuration skill, so someone with a level of 60 of conjuration can summon 18 Skeevers at once, so it's pretty fun. So that is all the spells you can purchase, but the spells can be bought in the form of spell scrolls as well, and many of the new magics can also be cast using new staffs and staves, all of which can be purchased at the two vendors. So definitely a cool mod worth trying out if you play any type of mage character. Well, that's about it for today's mods, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, a like is super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of the mods, whether you're going to try out any of the mods in the video, or whether you've already done so, and you can let others know how it was and if it had any issues. But either way, guys, thanks for watching, stay awesome as always, and I will see you all in the next video.